Good morning from the Pisgah National Forest. Today I'm going to try to find a waterfall called Clawhammer Falls. And I also want to tell you about an up-and-coming YouTube star named Phoebe Sanders. She plays a style of banjo called clawhammer. Pretty neat coincidence. So I'll be featuring some of her music during this hike. Check the links in the description below to learn more about Phoebe and her music. Let's go check it out. This is something very unique. This is called hoarfrost. It's an hoar, spelled H-O-A-R, is an old English word for gray hair of a beard. So it's kind of referring to an old man's beard. You can see it has these very unique formations. Really interesting. I can't really explain the science behind it, but it sure does look interesting.
If I were to take a guess as to the reason behind the hoarfrost, I would say it's water freezing. But for whatever reason, probably the clay, the water has nowhere else to go, so it just stacks upwards.
That's what I think too. Yeah, or protrudes outward. You see, Oxbear is holding a very long stick. That's because we're at our first big creek crossing. The rail was washed away by a tropical storm or a hurricane a few years ago. Some hikers have left some sticks here, but they don't quite get the length that we need in order to cross. I know, yeah. So I brought this stick that's supposed to hold a paint roller, and that'll help us get across this morning. Man, this really helps. Thank you, fellow hikers. Man, I could not have made this comfortably without these walking sticks. Hi. All right, here's our sign. Clawhammer Cove. If we have time, we'll go to Avery Creek Falls, which is a short walk that way. But I don't think we're going to have time today. So let's go to Clawhammer Cove. And then we got to look for Clawhammer Falls. The temperature is not that bad. And this is a beautiful area. This is perhaps my favorite area to hike. We're in the Pisgah Forest near Brevard. Sorry about this bridge crossing, guys. That log that's falling in, that was me. Sorry about that. Last time I was here, I took a little fall into the creek for my second time. All right, so this is the place where we are supposed to creek walk for about 100 feet up creek at this bridge. I'm guessing there may be a spur trail or a scrambled path up that way. Let's go check it out. You ready, buddy? All right, there's the double blue blaze. And here you can see a scramble path right here. I was so close. Where it is from here, I'm not sure. We'll find it. Okay, we found it, but not before I had a pretty nasty cut on my leg. There it is right there. Clawhammer Falls. Now we're gonna scale down this bank and get a closer view. That is a beautiful little waterfall. This is for experienced hikers only, because I was standing right here and the entire earth gave way and one of my legs fell straight through that hole, and I was scrambling like crazy to get up lest my whole body fall through. The thing is, there's not a lot of solid ground right here. There's so many fallen trees, there's leaves and dirt that make it look like solid ground, but it's not. So I don't recommend doing that if you haven't experienced something like that before. If it's your first time, maybe that's not such a bad experience. If you're looking to find some lesser known waterfalls, it's, you just really got to know your limits, know your own strength. It really wasn't that bad. I did slip and fall through the roots as I showed you, scraped up my leg a little bit.
You recorded that? You falling through?
No, I didn't record that part, but I showed everybody where I fell. So just proceed at your own risk, but if you don't want to take the risk, you still enjoy this great video.
Yeah, unlike those parts, you are, by all intents and purposes, mid-air, because you are not touching the ground. You are just standing on sticks and leaves.
Yeah. And for all intended purposes, please like this video and subscribe to this channel to help us keep going. Thanks.
For all purposes of criticism, that was shoot in.
Whoa. All right. Keep hiking with us. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. I just have to express my sincere, heartfelt gratitude for George W. Vanderbilt, whose tireless efforts and passion for preserving these forests led to the creation of the Pisgah National Forest. We owe him and his family a debt of gratitude. Seriously. This place feels like home to me. If you've ever visited, I hope you feel the same way. Let's do everything we can to protect our forest, guys. We can't do it alone. It's urgent. It's necessary. If we don't do it, no one else will. We have to protect them.